Alright, hello and welcome to Ben's OP Game Show, recorded live, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/TheGameFanatics, every Friday. I think I switch that up every week, kind of the order I say it. Don't mean to. I'm today joined by Logan,
Yes.
my trusty sidekick in all things GameCube, and Monster Hunter, which is also... I kind of want to review Monster Hunter and maybe kind of put a little bookend to it because I don't want to talk about it every week for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we've kind of milked it.
Yeah.
Since its release.
I do want to know, have you gotten any further? Are you still, what was it, 13-ish, 12-ish?
Yeah, I'm still down there.
Low gang.
Just because I really only have time to play video games on the weekend. I have so many things happening during the nights, and I'm trying to adjust my sleep schedule so that I
Sleep?
am not cranky in the morning.
So that I can sleep?
And so normally I'd be playing Monster Hunter during that time, but I'm trying to sleep and it's not working, and I just want to go play it.
Oh my god. I mean, I can understand it because I don't even know if I should tell you how many hours I've played at this game. But
No, it's fine. I mean,
it's like 85.
yeah, that's pretty good.
But I will say, when did I beat it? Was it yesterday? I rolled the credits,
Wow.
is how I'll describe it. And I never beaten a Monster Hunter game, so I didn't really know what was gonna happen or what the end game is. And if you watch the stream, this is fighting one of the Elder Dragons at the end. The 3 Elder Dragons that you fight at the end are some of the best fights in the, basically the last 4 bosses, or 5? Last 5 bosses are Elder Dragons, and they're all fantastic. Yeah. Except for one that was just harrowing. I sent you a little clip of that one where I'm running away from all the wind.
Right, yeah.
That demon man. But
The tornadoes.
so when you beat the game, essentially, I went from Hunter rank 15 to 29.
Holy cow.
Immediately, because it's just based on how many monsters you fought, I think, or how many missions you've done. And I had done so many, I went to 29. And then when I beat 29, I went to 39. And then it stopped. So now I have to grind up, right? And actually just keep...
Good starting point, halfway through, because the trophy is 100.
Is 100. Yeah, and I was talking on Monday about going for the platinum potentially, and the only problem with it is the crowns, which are we got one when we were fighting something.
Oh, the largest. And
the largest crowns. But if you've been noticing, you'll get a silver largest crown, and then you'll get a gold largest clown. Sure. And the trophies for the gold. Right. And I have one. I have 1 gold crown. And you have to get it. There? You have to get it for it says most, which I don't know what that means. Maybe that means 25 out of 30. I don't know what most means, but 1, not great. And then there's actually an event quest going on right now that I got 2 smallest crowns on when I did it. But it's an event quest to fight a Jagras, Pookie, Toby, Rathalos, or Rathian, and the other one, the Anjanath, in 1 mission.
Jeez.
Which is fine because they're all kind of weaker anyway. But I got 2 of the smallest ones there, and those were the only 2 I've gotten in 85 hours.
That's crazy.
So that's the only part that's God, that'd be a crazy grind. Getting to level 100 is still a grind, but I'm guaranteed to get there with, X amount of hours. The crowns, I don't even know. And I was looking at some of the other trophies for, capturing... There's, find this glittering bug thing. And then someone's like, I tried to get this for 4 hours and I haven't gotten it. I'm like, I don't want to try and find I don't want to find a bug for hours. That doesn't sound fun.
I agree. That doesn't sound fun.
But the other ones I'm still kind of going for because it's, have 5 pieces of rank 8 equipment and rank 8 weapons. I'm like, okay, I can do that. That
wouldn't be too bad.
That's not that bad. I can almost do that.
Yeah, that sounds doable. Other than 4 or 5 hours searching for a stupid shiny bug.
Yeah.
But I think when the DLC comes out in April, I wonder how much that will affect our hunter ranks. Like if you're at 41, say you get to like 50 or 60, like maybe this DLC will jump it a little bit or something.
What do you mean? Give you more stuff to do, or?
Like give you more stuff to do, but then also reward you with more rank than just grinding up.
Oh, I don't care about that necessarily. I want it to be, pay 100,000 money and you're guaranteed to have a gold crown fight. Right? Because then I can go, okay, I can get the gold crown for largest Baroth, and I go do it. And I paid 100,000 money in the game, and so you might have to grind for money, but you'll eventually get there. And that's a sizable amount of money. So I don't think anyone would complain about it necessarily. And you'd have to do it. You'd still need like $4 million to do it all, if just with money.
Right.
So it's still a grind. It just takes the randomness out of it, which is the problem. Other than that, I want to get this platinum. I really do. Because
maybe sometime by the end of the year you will.
maybe some event quest.
I'm like, fine, I'll find that fucking 4-hour bug.
A stupid ass bug. I was like, oh, it's only here in dusk. I'm like, fuck you, dusk. Coming back. I'm like coming back at dusk. But
Time for that.
I've really enjoyed. There's so much to like about this fucking game, and it's so nice to see it be successful. This is the game I always wanted it to be. It's making me only want to play Monster Hunter like forever. It's stupid.
Yeah. The successfulness of it is fantastic because what the future possibilities of the franchise are, maybe there'll be a Switch version localized here in the US because I know they ported one of the 3DS games to the Switch in Japan. I would love a portable Monster Hunter. I don't like playing Monster Hunters on the 3DS personally because my hands cramp up from the small 3DS. But if I was on the Switch, it'd be perfect, and I would love to play a version on the Switch. So hopefully we'd see that with the success of PS4, Xbox, and soon PC.
Sure. I think the one issue with that is I don't know if that Monster Hunter game is, I guess for lack of a better word, accessible as this one is.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, and that's the only problem is I don't want to deal with the nonsense. Even though I played this like I would have to deal with nonsense, where I'm hoarding mushrooms like a psycho, and I didn't need to. It's funny because definitely playing all the Souls games and doing all of that has prepared me for this monster hunting quest. I just finally got to enjoy it. Because I never found myself stuck on anything for too long. In fact, even the final couple bosses, they're not easy. I'm not gonna say that it's an easy battle, but it wasn't crazy. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, how I've heard of the quests before at the end game being absurd, and you need 4 people, you need barrel bombs, you need everyone go in with a trap, everyone do this. It's like, nah, I fought this guy and I died once and then I killed him. And that was the second to last boss. Whatever. It was great fun. Don't get me wrong, it was a ton of fun. But I think overall, if there's any complaints about it, air quotes, it is easier overall. And even now though, there's these tainted monsters, I think that's what the game calls them, but they have the same HP as the normal monsters, but they're twice as powerful. And the rank 29 level up quest is 2 Beetlejuices, which are the Bombermans, at once, and they're flying overhead, blowing you up. And that's awesome, and I appreciate the added difficulty there. It's just I had to play 70 hours to get to something where it's oh, this is actually a crazy intense fight.
Then what you need to do is add a second player and double their HP again.
No, I'm good. I don't need to do that. I actually like playing solo. The Palico is awesome. Help, and I like having the distraction.
Very helpful.
Yeah. I gave my Palico the Beetlejuice weapon.
Nice.
So he has like a bomb.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know. It's weird to say. It's just weird because I hear a lot of people grinding for gear. And I'm like, I don't really grind for anything. I'm grinding now because I need this one guy to drop a fang. But it's really the first time I've been grinding for anything the entire game.
I think those people that are grinding are trying to get full armor sets.
But why? That's like garbage.
Well, because there's boosts, there's armor bonuses, and then there's the aesthetic part of it. You know, your character looks clean using all the same armor.
I'm not clean. I'm fighting a war against these monsters.
Yes, but some people like to see that on their character.
No, these armor sets are trash.
Cosmetic is a thing.
Oh, it definitely is. I don't disagree there. That's why I kept my weird skull helmet. But the full sets, because now I basically can see every armor set in the game. So many of them are like minus 15 fire, and I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want minus 15 anything. If anything, minus 5 is as far as I want to go. And I like mixing and matching the other effects. Like right now, between two different items I have 50 more HP. So with cooking, I have 200 HP. Which is this long-ass health bar.
I agree with that, and I definitely understand that.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, this is my fire weapon, and this is my paralysis weapon. And I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm just about killing monsters.
Fucking armory back in their room.
Yeah. Oh, does it? Wait, does it build out your room with a bunch of weapons?
No. I was just...
That'd be cool.
Hypothetically.
Because
when you go in your room, it's only the weapon that you have equipped.
Yeah, I'm like, I
see that all the time.
I have 3 weapons, and I think I bought one of them because I can use the things just to get a level 8 weapon for the trophy. Right. No other reason why I bought it. I'm probably not gonna use it. I don't know, it's weird. Because are you grinding for all kinds of different stuff?
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I don't know. I like grinding, like, parts and... Oh, look at that cool dual blade that has a cool added flame effect. Oh, it's adding the sharpness is higher on this one, or the attack's higher on this one. Like, oh, what do I need? Okay, I'm going to work towards that. So I make that a goal instead of just progressing the story. I like progressing my gear.
I guess.
It's just what I do.
No, I see that, and I'm the one who's like different, because everyone else is doing that.
Yeah.
Because I see every time I had a better weapon in the like tree path I was going down, because I didn't pick multiple paths, I just picked one. And I like the one I picked. I mean, that's why I picked it. Because I was on a different one and I switched. Every time I'd see another thing, it's like, oh, I'm missing... I don't even know what the first item is. It's a bunch of question marks, right? So that means I need to progress the story to find the monster to kill it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I will progress the story. Like, oh, I'm missing 2 of the 4 items. All right, let's push that story further.
Yeah. It's weird. This is gonna sound stupid. It seemed like it progressed really quickly in my 80 hours. it seemed like it was too quick.
It was so short. 80 hours long.
I know. I'm like, man, that the single player is not that. It was 80 hours, you dummy. Oh, okay. Well, all right. You have a point. But I think this is going to be really tough to beat, for any game to beat this for my game of the year. And
yeah, and you have the rest of the... I mean, we're only in February, so there's a good chunk.
I don't even know what else could do it.
If I'd have guessed, maybe Detroit.
Okay, that's true. We both like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like the other one that's on my radar.
I think besides that, though.
besides that, yeah, I agree. It's going to be very hard.
Besides that, it's like, no, we peaked. 2018 peaked already for me with video games.
Maybe, for me personally, maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 if it comes out this year. Because just the way it looks compared to the last two.
Sure, I can see that.
Games, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, everyone has their own playstyle, and this game appeals. That's true. It's definitely the most inclusive at getting everyone. It's just I piss off a lot of people with how much money I have in the game. Where I have over $1 billion, and I'm just like Scrooge McDuck over here. Like, what are you guys buying shit for? I have my giant sword, my stupid non-matching outfit. I got these greaves now, and the arm gauntlets, I guess you're gonna call them. And I painted them black. Just like a dark, brightless, like I turn the brightness down on them, so it's just black. And then I have my bright blue tail and my red hair. I'm running around like a doofus with my ice sword. I feel cool. I feel like... I don't know what people are buying with all their money, though. Do you have money in this game? I feel like I'm a crazy person.
I feel like I don't have a lot, but I'm not running out. I'm using it for...
Are you using the vouchers? Everyone, I tell people this, and they're like, vouchers?
I've used vouchers, and I definitely get a lot of money out of them.
Okay, good.
But I'm very frugal with my vouchers.
Well, sure, but you can only carry 5.
Yeah, so you want to, like, use one so you can get another one.
For sure. That's how I amassed my fortune.
I'm rich.
My $1 million Zenny. Which isn't Zenny the same currency as Fantasy...
Dragon Ball.
Oh, it's Dragon Ball?
What were you going to say?
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy Star. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
But it isn't Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. I just knew Zenny was in another game. I just couldn't remember which one. Or another thing. Anyway, if anyone wants money in Monster Hunter, you ask me, I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to get money. There was one quest that was... It was like 40,000... It was an investigation. It was 40,000 was the reward. And it was to kill... I don't even remember, but it was 2 things. And I'm like, sure, use the voucher. Just like... What do I even do with this money? I love it.
It wasn't Zenny and Phantasy Star. It was Meseta.
Oh. Oh, yeah. The fuck, we needed that Phantasy Star game, too.
I agree.
Still upset we never got that.
That's the next Japanese multiplayer game that needs to get revamped like Monster Hunter is Phantasy Star.
Yes. Yes. 1,000% yes.
Fix the janky animations and stuff like that and re-release or release it and make it another successful. That's a Sega game, though.
Yeah. I don't know
they probably won't do that.
They're probably not going to do that.
Yeah.
They're not.
Unless they put Sonic in it.
Maybe, I mean, I'll play Phantasy Star if Sonic's in it. I don't really care as long as I get another Phantasy Star.
Sonic Online.
Fantasy Sonic Online. Exactly.
Still PSO.
No. Zenny's multiple Capcom games, including Mega Man on the... It's Mega Man, I think. The Battle Network games. I think that might be right.
That's right, yeah. Oh, I love those Battle Network games.
Dude, what a time.
Those are so good.
And before they started releasing 2 of them a year. That bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember where I stopped. I think it was 5.
And did you ever play the one
love those ones.
On GameCube? Network transmission?
Yes.
That
Not
game,
all the way through, but I rented it.
That game is so good. I must have bought it like 3 times. It was one of those games you could go to wherever, and they'd have 17,000 copies.
Yeah. Like,
It's one of the
like a sports game.
Yeah, basically. But that game was so good. It was a 2D Mega Man with essentially a card-based system because you had to pick the abilities, and then you'd kill enemies and get their underappreciated game.
I know. No, well, considering how many games they released of it, maybe not underappreciated, but definitely
Well,
not continued.
of that style, because the Battle
Yeah.
Network games, they did release like 6 of them, but that one was completely different in the same series
Right.
in terms
I
of
gotcha.
gameplay wise.
Yeah, it probably just wasn't as successful as the portable ones.
I think it was only on GameCube. That might have been.
It was.
Yeah. Network transmission. One of the autofills is ISO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That game is 15 years old. Solid work. Solid work. Oh no, this video is gonna... my mouse is
Autoplay.
broken.
First your keyboard, now your mouse.
Well, my mouse was always the broken one. But yeah, I think I'm struggling to find problems with this game. With Monster Hunter.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I think the only things would be, some of the lobby stuff when you're trying to do
Yeah.
multiplayer and gather up quests with your friends and stuff. And I think that's really my only complaint so far.
I
'Cause
think...
it can be a little backwards sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Join the same lobby, start up a quest, make sure you join the right quest, and it's like,
It's a little...
if I could send an invite to someone of the quest instead of just my lobby, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Here's an invite to my quest. I need someone to help, or just shoot an SOS flare, quote unquote.
Two friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little backwards. I still think the... I don't know if there's any way to look at the Tail Rider Safari survey people not in my room. So going back to the room just to do that is stupid. Going back to the
Yeah.
people just to check the investigations is stupid. Going to the workshop just to talk to the workshop guy, like, it needs to just be on the menu.
Yeah, it's just these little logistics that
Yeah.
are just
It's the most minor...
3 steps too long.
Yeah. Having to walk all the way. Why am I walking around all here?
It's almost like they could just get rid of the walking around, give you a menu system and just backgrounds of the different areas. Here's the
Yeah.
workshop. Here's the
Like
trade yard.
you just teleport over there, and now it's your character at the blacksmith, and then it's your character at the booth at the whatever.
But
at
then
the
people
canteen.
would probably complain about that, even though it's effective.
They'd complain about that it's too easy to and quick.
Or it's like it's just a shallow game. You just jump through instances or whatever.
Well, that's why you'd keep it where you can walk around, but you just go to the menu and say, I want to go to the workshop, and you boop.
And it just puts you there.
Yeah, just
Okay,
boops you there.
I got you now.
Yeah, that's easier to do than the first suggestion I had.
Yeah. You're not taking away any realism by not having a teleport feature. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I don't... Sort of like the beta. Oh, like how the beta did the multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good.
It was a little... Yeah, because it was pick a quest, and then, does anyone else want to play this quest? Yes, I'm matchmaking for this quest. That did work really well. And right now, when I'm grinding the one guy, I'm just searching for SOS flares of that one guy and then picking one.
Yeah, and that does work. And that I need this thing. I need this skill. All right,
Yeah, I need a
Diablos, where are you at?
stupid
Who's doing
fang. God damn it. No one will break his face. I just need 2 fangs. Kill him 6 times.
Do a capture quest. You have a good chance of getting.
He's an Elder Dragon. I don't think we can capture him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. In that case.
And I think I just need to do it solo, because the first time I did it, I got 2 of the fangs. Or I got 3, actually. I must have broke his face, obviously. I guess if I do it by myself, I'll hit him in the face enough. But online I get people with arrows, and they're just shooting his body, and I'm like, I need his face.
Yeah, I need a hammer bro to come up and.
Oh,
smash
yeah,
his
that'd be
face.
good. That is such a cool, brief thing that we didn't really even mention, is all the breakable parts, how you could physically see them, and creatures' wings will get holes in them, and the tail slicing off is always incredibly awesome. Every single time you chop off a tail, it's so perfect.
Yeah, it's great, especially if you see someone with a long sword just sliced down and it flies off. You're
There's
just like,
there's been a couple of times, a handful of times where I've jumped off something with my greatsword and chopped off a tail in midair, or I'll jump and like kill something in midair, and that's the screenshot of me flying. It's
yeah.
never gets old.
Yeah, it's satisfying. It's so satisfying.
And it's crazy how many times I've fought some of these monsters, which must be like 30 times some of them. Maybe even more for like the Jagras, which I'll just beat up for fun because he's in the way.
Yeah.
And it's still fun to fight them, and it's somehow even this far in. And oh, now there's tainted versions of them that are more difficult. That'll pop up randomly. It's like, okay, you're keeping it interesting, even at this crazy amount of playtime. There's still something going on. There's still quests and still secrets and things hidden away. It's kind of crazy how well they did, especially considering how many years that it's been kind of doing the other thing, and not adapting, not changing, not letting you have these fun things. I know I'm looking for a Voss. What is his name? Labos? I don't remember his name.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people new to the franchise don't realize the hell some of us went through with some of the older games. Not necessarily with the grind, but with like certain monsters, and like on Monster Hunter Tree, for example, they added an underwater element.
Oh yeah.
And you had to fight underwater. Oh my gosh, it was the worst.
I thought people kind of liked that.
Yeah, okay. It may be kind of split, but I thought it was terrible.
When I first saw the coral place, that I can never remember anything's name.
The Coral Highlands, yeah.
All right. I thought it was underwater first, and I was like, oh, they're doing it. They did water.
It
But
definitely has that perception, especially with like the flying manta rays and the jellyfish and the corals just all everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's the best of both worlds. We didn't have to deal with any weird underwater nonsense, but we still had the appearance, the trappings.
Yeah.
The fucking wiki for this stupid game doesn't even list the monster I'm trying to find the name of.
Wiki.
But it's the poison one in the whatever. I know what monster it is. I don't know his name though. It's like,
Or having to do quests where you had to collect 20 herbs.
and it was the worst. And that was like a main story quest.
You had to do them. You had to do them.
I hate.
Because like in the older games, you had to do so many quests to move up to the next rank. And so like, oh, I fought all the monster ones. I did all the slaying ones. Like, well, I don't have enough stars or whatever to move up to the next one. Well, I have to go hunt. I have to go find bugs. I have to go find rocks. I have to go find herbs. And it's like, oh, like this
Yeah,
is the worst.
and it was like
you want to talk about grinding? That's the fucking grind.
Yeah, because it was full of trash and nonsense. Even
It's not fun.
It was, oh, here's your, like, you need to go to 3 to 4. Here's your finally fighting a monster. And then there was 6 quests before that to just do fuck all.
Yeah.
And it literally was, hey, kill all these Vespoids.
You're like, I don't want to.
It's like, really?
I want to fight a big monster.
I was like, but why am I doing this? Oh, and it's going to take 20, 30 minutes to fight 10 Vespoids. And you're going to hate yourself. Okay.
Right, because only 3 would appear in this zone, and only 2 would appear in this zone on opposite sides of the fucking map.
And it would take 15 seconds to load the next area.
Yeah.
Val Hazak is his name. That's the guy I'm fighting.
Or having to run out of whetstones, and you don't have any more, trying to find them while a giant
Yes.
monster is
Or having to deal. Oh, I didn't bring a steel pickaxe. I only have an iron pickaxe.
Yeah, that's
Blow
right.
my
You
brains
have
out.
to have a pickaxe.
Fucking ridiculous.
Break the pickaxe using it.
Yes.
You run out. You're like,
Yes.
I need a more.
Why?
It's just so dumb.
It's so fucking stupid.
It's so yeah, such a breath of fresh air with
It's
this game.
it's so nice that they were like, you know what? Maybe we don't need all these features because as far as I know, I hadn't played any of the ones on the 3DS because of these problems. I was like, I'll get back to this series when they take my time seriously and they aren't fucking around.
Yeah. 80 hours.
So I don't. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if any of these things were fixed in like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate or whatever. I have a feeling they were not. Maybe they were eased a little bit, but I have the sneaky suspicion you were still breaking pickaxes and it was still a nonsense hunt to manage your inventory, or oh, now I gotta craft this thing, so I have to stop the game, pause it, go to the honey, go through a menu, combine it with an herb.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Talking about it is like, oh.
it's awful. Like people, they almost should like patch in a hardcore stupid mode into this, just like for a week, just so people can see how terrible it was. There's no way you could go back. That's the thing. Like with double X or whatever it is, double cross. Oh, double cross.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, but like double cross, like you were double crossed, not just double cross because we're fucking Japan. I wouldn't want to go back.
X button is on the PlayStation is crossed.
Not to me. I wouldn't want to go back to that though. I wouldn't want to be collecting herbs for a fucking quest.
Because as soon as you do that, you put it down.
No, I'd be like, oh, the next quest is to fight herbs. Okay, no, I'm good.
Like that's cool. Not.
I don't need to do that. And it was like slay 4 whatevers. Like no.
Yeah,
no.
4 small things.
Yeah, 4 small monsters. And now they did it so perfectly here where it's there's still, how did I drop so many frames? That's weird. They did so perfectly where it's the things on the side. They gave you these little like, oh, collect a bunch of mushrooms, collect a bunch of this, collect a bunch of that, and it's all optional side objectives that give you a nice reward, that are bite-sized, and that are like they persist throughout all missions. There's no garbage to deal with that.
It's right, because you don't have certain nodes spawning only on certain quests.
Mm-hmm.
All the same all the time.
And even this game, it feels like 3 minutes go by, and oh, the honey's back. Like, oh, this mining thing is back now. Like, okay, that was quick. It knows. It's so nice, even though I'm, like I said, the hoarder, and I have too much of this. It's so nice that people don't need to do that. Because that's the only reason why I was. It was just kind of ingrained of like, oh, just I don't know if this game's going to turn a corner. Like, people also don't remember this. After like rank 4, it stopped giving you stuff in the item box. It just stopped. You know,
you're on your own.
Yeah, you're on your own, which I appreciate. But it's also like, I'm kind of in a whole village of hunters. I think they'd send me something. Maybe.
Nice.
So, and plus the stuff they give you in this it's like the basic ass stuff, but that's all you need, and it's nice to have that as opposed to, oh, here's a capture quest and you happen to start it with no shock traps or no anything. Well, you're gonna have to find it, or you just wasted your time. Like, oh, okay, thank you. Just wasted my time. Oh, I'm just watching me hit this stupid thing in the tail. I should find a way to get the sound on the background. One day.
Yeah, just kind of have it in the...
Well, the problem would be it'd be mixed in with your audio. It's a whole problem.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
But yeah, Monster Hunter World is definitely going to be hard to beat, especially how good it is.
Yeah. So you seem to know with the DLC, so the stuff coming in April?
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah, it's all going to be free. But do we know anything else? Let me get back to that.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
I'm going to find this picture of the Devil Joe.
I guess it's not April, it's spring.
Oh, spring.
It's a spring update. So they'll just have. All right, let's see. It's a free DLC. Yeah, I'll bring the Devil Ho. And then
Yeah, the Devil Joe's in
What el-
spring.
what else will it bring? Anything
I don't know,
else?
but I
Looks
will
like it's
kill him.
Yeah, so far it sounds like it's just bringing the monster, and then obviously the crafting from it. So that'd be cool.
That's fine. I don't think I'll be crafting it, but I'll be killing it.
Yes, capturing it.
That's another thing. I have to do the capture 50 monsters for a trophy, so I started just randomly capturing things every once in a while.
Capturing palicos.
I wish.
Does this count?
I tried to put a shock trap down for a... Oh, that's why. It's an Elder Dragon. You can't capture the Kirin.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe it's because it's resistant. No, it's an Elder Dragon. Damn it. Idiot. Because it was walking all over, just, I'm hopping over your trap. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
Fuck you.
You're not prepared. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Like, I'll show you, you stupid thing. Yeah, was I calling them tainted? It's tempered. They're tempered monsters.
You have tainted meat.
Tainted. That's the other trophy I just got, was cooking meat correctly. I'm in the starting area for the final boss in the camp, and I'm like, I guess I'll cook this meat for the trophy I never got.
Gosh.
Because why would you cook the meat? You never need to.
Yeah, I guess so.
You just
Yeah,
cook.
you really don't, especially since the game gives you so much of it.
And it gives you
Of cooked meat already.
It gives you the easy rations, and if you cook, especially once you get to high rank, you can cook and just get max stamina.
Yep.
As long as you don't die. And I started bringing a max potion with me just in case for the HP. I know how to min-max these games. I got my little meth lab of mushrooms and whatever where I'm cooking max potions in the back. You get the nutrients, and you get the mega nutrients. And you put something else in it, I forget what it is. Max potion. Or ancient potion? I forget which. It doesn't matter.
It's all sorts.
It's all sorts of potions. All I know is I now have 200 HP, and everything will fear me. I do 200 ice damage now, too. Get fucked, monsters. You're all going down. Got like 350 defense. Come on, get over here. It's a little sad, though, to be almost done. Because I could feel it. This, in a week, I think I'll be done. I think by then, I'll have hunted enough stuff. I'll have my weapon. I'll have some armor stuff that I've been grinding for. And then I'll set it down. Play something else.
Yeah, take a break until the spring update.
Until the spring, yeah.
Hopefully, like, something more is with it.
All I'm hoping for is the crowns. Just give me an easier way to get the crowns. Oh, you know what? I'll probably still pop in every day or so to do the... Well, I don't need money. Well, I might as well hoard money, though. Don't say that. Hoard the money. Hoard it. Yeah. I'll pop in and get the vouchers. And maybe do the arena quests, which I think are awful.
I think they're fun.
I don't like them. It's like, why do I have this garbage weapon? No, it's like, oh, fight with this weapon you don't know. And even if it's the weapon you do know, it's never a weapon I'd...
one.
Yeah, it's like a shitty one I'd never use with stupid armor I'd never use. Why would I...
Because it's a challenge. It's trying to challenge you.
Why would I do that?
It's just a little something different.
No, I appreciate that, but the rest of the game's so good. Why would I waste my time on that? You know,
I mean, I would. I think it's fun, but
they're not bad. It's just I did one. I tried one where it was a Diablos and a Black Diablos at the same time, and you have like no health, and you can't take. I don't know. It was garbage. It was fucking garbage. I died 9 times, and I failed the quest. I was like, fuck this stupid game. You give me shit armor, my weapon's garbage. They killed each other. I had the one Diablos kill the other one.
Nice.
So I killed one, I suppose. But by that time I ran out of it was stupid. But I can understand why people like it. I just have to do 50 of them for the trophy. And there's only like 8 quests of that type in the game. So I have to just do one over and over and over.
Jeez.
Which kind of seems like they didn't plan that out quite right. Although I think one of them, if I had the Street Fighter save data, I could play it and get the Ryu stuff.
Oh yeah, did that come out today?
That
or
starts
soon?
today. Today.
So.
I think because it gave me a little message with the login bonus today. It was like, hey, if you have this save data, you can do this. It didn't mention if you don't have the save data. So I'm assuming never. Assuming the answer is never, ever.
I guess so.
Oh well. It's probably garbage armor. Although I can't figure out, maybe they're like making a visible armor, like as opposed to what you're actually wearing. I still don't know where to do that. And I haven't really looked.
I think it's in your room.
It probably. Oh, maybe it's in your room in the item area. Like,
yeah, something like that.
manage
'Cause I
your
haven't-
item box. Get fucked. Monster, die! I want to fight that monster again. I only fought him once. And that's the other trophy I need to get is getting like the field research of everything up to max. Maybe I kind of do want to be done with this game because I played too much of it.
Yeah, you definitely like just tackled it.
It's basically all I've been doing, and it'll be nice to have not that to do so much. It's so good though. Like I just wanted to get through it all, and now that I've killed every monster, it's a little bit like okay, we can cool down a little. But I don't know. It's the post game's still there. It still lets you level up. It's so nice. I can totally see why people are like, "Oh, this is what you should have done, Destiny." You screwed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And nothing to buy, no loot boxes, no microtransactions. Well, I mean, I guess there's a couple of like stickers and
Oh yeah, the junk.
wigs and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's nothing.
It's normal, palatable. I would pay money for the crowns. Can we get the crowns? It's and the bugs I don't want to catch too, but the bugs I'll grind it. But the other things RNG, and I'm not sitting there for 4 hours to catch a beetle.
Yeah, maybe it's just hoping that you'll find it coincidentally on a quest or something.
You should see where one of them was, because it's like
Right.
on the side of a map around the corner on a rock. And like no one's gonna find. The only way someone's finding this is the psychopath looking for bugs randomly, and if it's not gonna appear every time, that person's not gonna find it. So I don't know. I don't know how people find it, but okay. I didn't even know how to equip the bug net because I didn't even try for hours, and I don't know. There's still weird mechanics like that that just kind of don't fit or aren't explained, but they're not necessary. Like you used to have a fishing run. It's in your room, change equipment. I'll have to do that, but I don't even know if I have any cool.
See if I have anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything cool I'd want to put on. I kind of like my ragtag stupid outfit.
I know there's that samurai manatee armor from the deluxe edition if you bought it.
Yeah. I guess. I'd put on my weird sunglasses again. I liked having my weird sunglasses. I looked like I was in Digimon. It's like Ty's goggles.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But besides that, I think I don't know what I'd. Because I like my weird tail. I don't even know what my armor set is. That's the saddest thing. I have no idea what any of it is. It's the. Oh, I think it's. I have the Rathalos, the pink Rathalos chest piece. I think that's what I have. No clue. I have no idea. That one's going to be upgraded. I'm going to get a nice final boss chest piece.
Yeah.
Call that a day. He keeps popping up as one of those quests that every once in a while will, it's like, oh, it's only here for a limited time. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I must have done that quest like 6 times today because it keeps popping up. And at this point, I don't need to fight him anymore. I just have so much of this garbage. But it's a good fight. What a great way to end the game. A big ass dragon. That's what you want.
Yep.
Big ass dragon. I could never mount him though. That's a weird sentence. Weird sentence, yeah.
Just quote that out of context. It'll be fun.
Just definitely make that your ringtone.
Yes.
I wish I could have mounted him. Huh? Don't say that. Don't say that.
What's the ringtone for Sal's phone on Impractical Jokers? That like the other guys record for him?
No, I don't know. I don't know if I remember if I saw that. I stopped watching.
Yeah.
Because the show's like 8 million episodes in it.
I'll link it to you later, but it's funny.
I still do really appreciate that show. Alright, what else we got? That's it? There was no news this week.
Yeah, there really wasn't any notable news. Nothing I can think of.
I think there was... the only interesting thing was THQ Nordic buying Volition and
Yeah.
or Deep Silver, that's what it is, which has Volition and all that. And what was THQ Nordic's previous name? I'm trying to remember because they had an actual name. And then they bought the THQ name for no reason.
It just says THQ Nordic, formerly Nordic Games.
Oh, so it's just Nordic? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I thought they did Darksiders, but
They bought Darksiders.
right. Huh.
They've been just slowly collecting THQ for years. And they have Red Faction. Make a Red Faction game.
Yeah. I never played. Was it Armageddon? Was the last one?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I never played Armageddon, but read the one on Mars.
Gorilla, yeah.
Gorilla.
That's one of the ones I never really played much of.
Man, I love that game.
It's in my Steam backlog. I'll get to it.
Good.
In 6
Good.
years.
Oh,
So many fucking games.
yeah.
Stupid list. Yeah. So
I don't
there's
think there's anything else this week, but
no.
what? So I just curiosity, that Kingdom Come Deliverance. Any interest in that?
I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I've been hearing good things, but
I didn't really think anything of it. I just assumed it was kind of like a Skyrim-esque type of game. But then when it talks about how you're not playing like a hero, you're just kind of a nobody in this bigger world, it's kind of like, that's interesting to me. That's different.
yeah. Okay, so I'm on the Steam page for it, trying to... Oh, this one has gameplay. But he's just staring at a dark floor.
That's the gameplay.
And now I'm in the inventory menu, and here's the map screen. Just fucking play the game.
I don't know, I want to try it sometime, but it's not priority at all.
It seems interesting. But I don't know. There's something about it that I feel like I'm not into it. You know?
You,
Like, I'm not a big medieval kind of person already.
right.
So, unless there's.
So it's like the setting that's not drawing you in.
Yeah,
Kind of like,
it's the setting. I mean, Game of Thrones is like the exception to the rule for me in fantasy like that. Like, I'm really not into it that much. And if this doesn't have magic, and if you're just a, I don't know.
Trying to be realistic.
Yeah, if it's trying to be, especially if it's trying to be realistic, I don't.
Yeah, I'm
Put it in
99%
space.
Sure, there's no
and,
magic or dragons.
and I'm interested. Put it in space with knights.
Okay.
I just don't. So if you're not going on a hero's journey, are you just? What are you doing?
You could read the description. It tells you like the. But I'm not going to read it.
No, I'm watching this guy fight another dude on the side of the road, and it seems like I'm not into it. Like I don't know. I should be maybe since I like combat games like this with swords, but
Kind of like Mountain Blade.
Isn't this the same people? That was the series I was thinking of. No, it's
Warhorse
not.
Studios.
It's
Yeah,
not. Because yeah, it seems to me like it's Mountain Blade, for a very specific audience. That is not me.
No, this is their only game. But one of the publishers is Deep Silver, who we just talked about.
Wow, that's what a loop it all together. This feels to me like if I can pick it up for $20, I'll play it.
Yeah.
And I don't mind playing it in a year when it's $20.
I don't have to play this right now. I don't have to go out and buy it.
Even if I wasn't playing
Down the road.
anything.
Yeah. I still want to get Fire Emblem Warriors for the Switch.
Oh, I have that game.
Really?
Have not played it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, one of
I
these.
just saw the new DLC for it today, and I was like,
Is it free?
I want to.
No.
No. There was some free DLC for that game, I believe, but there is more paid.
Yeah. I want to do one of these episodes one day on like fun GameStop stories. But this was one of the times where I went there with like 13 games, and they had a deal where it was like 60% bonus credit. Like, I traded in Assassin's Creed after I beat it. I bought it for $30, and I got like 32 for it. Like, okay.
Jeez.
I'm like, that seems like a deal to me. So I ended up... I traded at 13. It's like I was talking to you about the Pokemon games, too, where it was... Oh, here's Pokemon Silver. I'm never going to play this again. And they'll give you $25 for it? Sure. Seems like a good return on investment for me. I was just sitting there in my pouch of games. The game pouch. So I traded on all these games, and I got that... Shit, that game I talked about, that RPG that I already forgot, the Battle Chasers Night War. I got Sonic Forces, which I played a little bit of. I got Fire Emblem on the Switch. I got the Hey Pikmin game. I got $100 on Steam.
Jeez.
And I got like 55 for Octopath Traveler. I was like, just put it on there and I'll get rid of it some other day. I got so much crap. I was there for like
crazy.
45 minutes trading these things in. I'm like, do I get this game? I don't know. I have like $300 to spend. I don't know what to do. It was absurd.
That is absurd.
It was awesome. That is how you...
That's also cool.
That's how you do it. I go to GameStop like 2 or 3 times a year. I clean up and I get out of there. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
You just got to time it right with like trade-in bonuses and stuff.
Mhm.
Your GamerStop power-up rewards.
Yep. And that's exactly what I did. I went there first thing in the morning because I'm a psycho. And then I
Those
left.
poor employees, their first thing you have to do is ring up 40 video games.
He was a nice guy, and there was no one else there.
Yeah, that's probably actually the opportune moment to do it.
Yeah. Well, in my case, I'd been up for 6 hours because I get up so early. It's like, fucking open.
Talk about psychos.
Psychos. Me, again, still. There was, something. I don't know. My brain just broke. There's something else to that story. I don't remember what it is now. GameStop. Anyway, that's the show. Merry Christmas. This is every Friday? Yeah.
Yes.
It is Friday. 6
Yes.
p.m. Pacific time. Twitch.tv/The Game Fanatics. We'll be here. Maybe I'll remember in my outro nope, not remembering anything.
Come on. Remember.
I don't.
Remember.
It was like, oh god, what was it?
Oh my gosh.
Nope, no, it's not happening. Not happening. Nope.
And me.
All right, goodbye. I no clue what I was talking about.